Samvitam Shri Chaitanya Vande Nityananda Saritam Shri Nandanandam Vande Shri Radhika Charanadram Ravijan Samyukta Vinavana Manohara Shri Garanganityananda Shri Advaita Chandra Radharsa Sri Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Jai Jai Sri Radhe Shyam. This is Kartik. Everything's Kartik. Adhik class, verse 92 of Vilapa Kusumanjali, new verse. And the new seva, there's no teaching sevas in this one, but there's seva. Viharais truti tam haram, gumfitam dayatam kada, sakinam lajaya devi, samgaya mam nidekshasi. O Devi Radharani, well, you being shy, really every time we hear a description of Radharani, it's described she's laja, shy. It's said among Indian poetics and Indian Shastra, it's called Sahitya, Indian literature. They say that shyness is the most attractive quality of a woman. Of course, that doesn't work in this modern age anymore. The quality doesn't work, and it's a losing proposition to be shy, get taken advantage of. So, but at least in the transcendental realm, Radharani is distinguished by her extreme shyness. Because practically every verse he's mentioning on Radharani is shy. Every time she has engaged in manjari in service, which is a duty, it's the love, it's the sarupa, the manjari is very sarupa seva. She shyly asks him, she feels shy in front of her sakhis to ask for seva for her junior manjaris, junior dasis, or junior sakhis manjaris. So inconceivable. Usually people have an idea if I'm senior, you tend to feel you have a right to lord it over juniors. And people usually do like that. Not respecting the juniors, but she's so much respecting juniors that are 2 years younger than her, which is quite junior, and especially in hierarchy, a social hierarchy. Dasis are millions, Radharani is one. And then she's so shy to engage him in service. It touches the heart and makes one think about what is the purest form of bhakti, which is embodied by Radharani, and how much shyness is not in our hand. You know, how the quality that went through our fingers when we were born. When will you, being shy before your sakhis, order me through a hint? She's not even going to say with her eyes. She's going to give a hint. A sangyaya, a hint. Just with her eyes, she goes like, do some say. To restring her necklace, which broke during her loving pastimes with Krishna. That's either a cheap necklace or pretty rough pastimes. Your gold chain breaks, or silver, whatever, probably gold. The yard, chutitam, broken. Haram necklace, dayatam, Devi, kada, when. So let's read about the Leela of this verse. Radharani was enjoying amorous pastimes with Krishna, and in the course of their exchanges, her necklace got broken, and later when all the Sakhis came to meet Radharani inside the kunj, it's not telling what time it is, it could be nighttime or afternoon time, Madan Leela or Rachi Leela. Then Radharani noticed her necklace was broken and the pearls or whatever was scattered here and there. So she indicated she didn't want to make a big scene in front of her Sakhis. Oh, your necklace is broken? Yeah. Lita will be the first one I started joking with her. How'd your necklace get broken? I thought you said you fought off that rig. I thought you said it didn't touch you. Oh, it broke by itself. So after arousing amorous feelings in the divine couple, the Manjari left the kunj. Again, if we read these books, every page says the Manjari leaves the kunj. And becomes blessed by relishing the sweetness of the erotic intimate pastimes of Radha Krishna by looking through the kunja kirki, the window of the kunj. As her divine couple Radha Krishna Yugal complete their amorous pastimes, Tulsi understands it's time for her seva, so she enters the kunj. It's like this, the kunj, you come here instead of the cameras. You enter the kunj to do your seva. You should think like that. This is the service of Radha Krishna Yuga. This is Harikatha by Radha Krishna. So serving Radha Krishna directly or serving Radha Krishna's Harikatha is the same, exactly the same. So she enters the kunj and she sees Radha and Shyam leaning against each other in the kunj after completing their Shringar Ras. Their clothes are disheveled, Radhika's blouse has fallen off, Sindoor is smeared over their foreheads, Radharani's braid is half open, and her pearl necklace is broken. Shyamasundar, who's the Shringar Rasa Swarup, is enchanted by seeing Radharani like this after their loving pastime. Leela ante suke ihar angamaduri. Angamaduri, seeing the sweet limbs and body of Radharani at the end of the Leela, Krishna feels great happiness. I think Krishna feels happiness when he sees Radharani, when he touches Radharani, and before seeing Radharani, after every time he's connected with Radharani, he feels happy. And he says, Mahanidhi, chapter 4, obviously, all these ecstatic verses come from Mahanidhi 4. Krishna says, I go a little crazy. I become beside myself in ecstasy when I see the sweetness of Radharani after our Leelas. Swami gives the hint to Tulsi with her eyes. Her eyes are speaking. His eyes have a lot to say. Eyes are very talkative. Usually say the mouth is talkative, but some people's eyes are very talkative. They talk a lot through their eyes. Tulsi, Radharani's eyes are telling. My pearl necklace is broken. Quickly restring it. It wasn't broken by me, it was broken by our Leelas. So there's Radha and Krishna, there's two players in the Radha and Krishna, and Prem is the third player, and Leela Shakti is the fourth player. So there's four people who can blame anything on the Leela. You can blame Radharani, you can blame Krishna, you can blame Leela Shakti, or you can blame Prem. So who's causing what? Depends on who's talking and what situation. So that's what you see everywhere. But everything's personified. Prem is personified, Leela is personified. quickly restring the necklace. This is amazing. I'm giving class in the middle of a rain shower. You're wondering when you're going to get doused with rain. Be sitting on your lap pretty soon. It's okay. It's like the two bums in a burning house. This one piece of plastic behind me. Anyway, carry on. Okay, it adds more things to be distracted by. The Seki, Radharani says, Shaivi says, Lita Visharka will come here soon. Quickly restring my necklace before they have another reason to mock me. It's just Major Davis playing with me. Well, let's just see how waterproof my back is. The Sekis make ways. Oh wait, that's way ahead of them. Where's the? It's okay, no problem, no tension. This is more really here. The maid servant's heart is filled with Radhika's love and affection. Radha sits at the Manjari sits around his feet and quickly restrings the necklace. Swami is most satisfied and says, "Well done, how did you do it so quickly?" There's no limit to Tulsi's bliss when she knows that Swami is pleased with her. Now she knows that her service is a success. If I don't get a signal from some kind of indication or signal from my Chakraji about whether my seva is pleasing or not, can I then truly say I'm doing bhajan? In other words, after you do puja of your Giriraj, your Radha Krishna according time, they should give you some signal that, okay, good job, good Sringari, you're dressing nice, nice offering, nice muesli maybe for breakfast. You cut up those strawberries, it's nice, I like it. Pay attention to the Harikatha, not the rain. Rain is a little pretty fun. We need to invoke Krishna's Sudarshan Chakra, burn up all the rain. Anyway, so Tulsi is very happy that Radharani is pleased with her service. In my dreams, during my smaran, I want some experience. This gives consolation and relief in the life of a sadhaka. How wonderful is Raghunatha's enjoyment of these visions. Exciting, huh? Can I tell you where plastic, V-shaped plastic? Tarp, V-shaped. You're cool. Everybody's holding umbrellas, listening to class. No, I don't need it. Give it to her. I don't need it. I'm a turtle. I'm a rich lassie. We're tough guys. So that's the Lila. It's not a very complicated Lila. Restring a set of beads and giving the Radharani before the Sakhi to come make fun of her. So this, then the dasi makes some points in the Tika, verse 92. It strikes me that this reoccurring word is always there, Laja, but Radharani Shaya asks, takes you to the cave and go around. Shaya does this, Shaya does that. It makes me feel now, if I have to ask my disciples for any service, I have to fold my head and say, will you please, will it be any too inconvenient for you to do this over the same? And usually I'm just like some army sergeant, I do this, do that. So now I feel really embarrassed because our standard of pure bhakti that we're trying to get some dim reflection of emulation of her, imitation of her. Radharani, she's the topmost bhakta. She's our teacher, she's the queen of devotion, the queen of love. Rani, what's going on now? Her own built-in thunder with a plastic vibrating guy, boom, boom, boom. What's worse? Anyway, so all of us should take see a flag wave in front of us. Shyness, shyness. What is shyness? Do I have any shyness in me at all? Because, we talk about pride. Pride is kind of like the opposite of shyness. So to think, if you follow the Shikshastakam verse number 4, then you may get some idea what shy is. Something about shyness. Feeling yourself lower and more worthless than a blade of grass, or just a dry straw lying in the ground. Where's that umbrella? You got it? Okay. Good. I'm covered. I got my umbrellas on 3 sides here. Okay. Now the truth comes out. This is the true background. With all that green color look really nice, and this is black. It's a little hard to concentrate. I suppose you're having the same experience. But there's a lot of entertainment going on here. It's hard to compete. So this point is how the Manjaris nourish and expand the leelas of Radha and Krishna. There's so many verses in Shastra that describe this term. The Sakhis make waves on the ocean of Radha Krishna praying by making jokes. That's good, I have some place to work up there. Prema Vihayanam Samya Vistarika Sakhi. And this is a translation of this verse, Vistarika means to expand. The Sakhis completely expand and nourish the love, the pastimes, and the enjoyment of Radha Madhava. Sakhi Bina Lila Pushti Nai Hoy. Without the Sakhis, there's no Pushti Marg, the path of nourishment. The Leelas don't get any nourishment, there's no Sakhis there. So Krishna's just dancing and romancing with one Radharani. It's nice, but there's thousands of gopis and thousands of girls dancing and thousands of kunjas and all kinds of varieties of bhavas and emotions. And it's more pleasure and happiness for Krishna. Sakhi Lila Vistariya Sakhi Ashvadoy. Without Sakis, the pastimes can't be tasty. So the Sakis expand the pastimes and make them relishable. But yeah. But only the Manjaris are eligible to render service freely without any hesitation. It is the nature of Mahabharata to make Shyamsundar happy, and it's the nature of the Manjaris to make both Radha and Krishna happy with their seva. So this point is, and with their services of the Manjaris render, they can also like having your clip came out there. Everybody gets a role to play. We're looking at her dance, you know your dance, you know his dance. She's been a bella dance. She finally joined the class in outer space. Usually stays in outer space during class. But she's getting rained out in outer space. So she came in inner space. And just bring everybody tight together, you know? Jai Jai Sri Radhe. So this point, new point, is Krishna looks most beautiful when he's with Radharani. We read this point 1,000 times, you heard it 10,000 times, and this is 1,001 times. I don't stop enjoying hearing this idea. According to all the Shastras, Krishna is most beautiful, Shyamsundar. But according to Bhagavatam, Krishna's beauty is more enchanting when he's with the gopis. Shukamani proclaims this at the end of the Rasa in chapter 33, 10th canto, verse 7. Chachati Shushabhe Tabir Bhagavan Devaki Sudha Madhye Maninam Haimanam Ma Marakato Yata. Krishna looked even more beautiful and handsome among the gopis. Like a green emerald, Krishna was beautified by the golden gopis. So Krishna's blue sapphire radiance turns into emerald green when he mixes with the golden gopis. And Radharani is the most beautiful gopi. Where can you ever find anyone like Radharani? Jai Jai Sri Radhe. Raghunatha Das is written in Vishakananda the Stotra. Vishakananda means that prayer which gives bliss to Vishaka. Is it about Vishaka? I'm asking a question. Vishakananda the Stotra is a prayer about Vishaka. No. Some girl, one lady, one devotee knows the Shastra. Other people are guessing. It's written by Raghunatha Das, and it's one of the poems in Stavavali, and it gives great bliss to Vishaka because it's all about Radharani. It's one of the most important prayers of Stavavali to understand the glories of Radharani. Even Bhaktivinoda Thakur, from the RGM side of the fence, he writes in his Jaiva Dharma, at the end of the Jaiva Dharma, verse 4, chapter 40 or something like that, he recommends different books to read and different important verses, important sections of books to read. So there he mentions Vishakananda the Stotra. So he wrote hundreds of books, and he took, of course, he had a Srimati, Kamala Manjari, And his Srimati chart has been published on the internet. Srimati chart, Ekadashva. So he was deep into all these subjects of Manjari Bhav. So he wrote that in the end of the Jaya Dharma, he recommends the Madan Shiksha by Raghunatha Das Goswami and the Shakananda Stotram and some other books I can't remember just now. It's in the last few pages of the book. So what does Raghunatha Das say there? He glorifies Radharani's beauty. He says, Radhika, Vrishabhanandani, is a beautiful sun that shines on the lotus flower of Govinda's amorous desires. And Radharani is a moon that shines on Krishna's heart, which is like a night-blooming kamud flower, Krishnaika kamudi. The lotus flower that blossoms in the nighttime under the moonshine is called kamudi, Krishnaika kamudi. It's the first Astika book written in the Gaudiya Sampradaya. It's written by Kavi Karnapur. It was written before Govinda Lilamrita and way before Krishna Bhavanamrita, and way before Bhavanasara Sangra. It was written 500 years ago by Kavi Karnapur as a disciple of, I think, Srinath Chakravarti or Vaitacharya. He did away to Parivard. Radharani is the excellent Mahanidhi lake, where the swan of Krishna's mind swims. Radharani is a fresh monsoon cloud that keeps the Krishna Chataka bird alive. Radharani is a splendid golden Utica flower, wrapped around, because that's a vine, it's a creeper. She's a golden Utica flower on a vine wrapped around the beautiful Tamatri named Krishna. That beautiful poetry is Sanskrit is very beautiful also. And Radharani is a wonderful steady lightning streak in a fresh rain cloud named Krishna. In the summer, Radharani is cooling and soothing as camphor, sandalwood paste, and moonlight for all of Govinda's limbs. So for Govinda's whole body in the hot summer, Radharani, when he embraces Radharani, he feels soothed and relieved, like he's embracing a body made of camphor, sandalwood paste, and moonlight, all dipped in Mahabharata. I'm adding that. And in winter, Radharani is a golden yellow silk garment wrapped around Krishna's handsome body. There's more. In the spring, Radharani is a sweet form of the spring god Devi. Devi is spring. Mother Shri. Mother is the name for spring month, Mother, because it's all kinds of nectar, sweet flowers, and the sweet time of the year. It's a time of love. Spring is a time of love. Spring is called spring because love springs out of everybody's heart. First freezes and break out of the cold winter. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's spring. So everybody gets springy. Men get springy, girls get springy. So it's called spring, and it's called Madhu, which means honey sweet. Madhusudan. That sweet, that honeybee goes and drinks the sweet nectar from Radharani's lips in spring. So, in the rainy season, Radharani is a lovely Mala Rag that delights Sham. Actually, Mala Rag, there's two ragas, the favorite ragas of Radharani. Do you know these ragas? two favorite ragas of Radharani are Dana Shri and Malava. It says when you sing the Malava raga, if you're a great singer, it will create rain. You're asking to repeat what I said? Yeah, Radharani's two ragas are this and Sri Krishna's Gutika. He says Dana Shri, D-H-A-N-A. Dana means wealth or something like that. Wealth or Lakshmi or whatever. Dana Shri and Malava. Malava is pretty common raga. You know it? You can sing it? You should learn these two ragas. Oh, dasi ji. It would be very nice for the Sadhu Samaj, the Vaishnavi Samaj, if you would try to learn these important ragas. In autumn season, Radharani chooses Rasika Rasikendra to dance with her rasa dance. That's nice. Who else should dance with her? That's interesting translation here. I don't know. It says in the rasa dance, Radharani selects Krishna as her husband and enjoys the rasa dance with him as the Rasa Shri, the Devi of the rasa dance. Rito Shardi Rasaka Rasikendra Sruta Varta Mahanta Rasa Shri Haradi Saki Shri. I don't get it. I don't get husband there. Varitum. Varitum means husband? Sanskrit? Look up your phone. V-A-R-I-T-U-M. I think you're fake. Brahmins are dangerous. They don't know whether to goof it off or whether to tell the truth. V-A-R-I-T-U-M. Every other word, I know the meaning of it. Rito Sharadi, Rasika, Rasikendra, Anyway, interesting idea. Anyway, who cares about husband or not husband? She's dancing with Krishna, that we can't argue. In Hemanta season, which is the early winter, Radharani wanders around with Krishna to fight erotic battles in which she becomes Jai Sri and defeats him. That's obvious. So that's how Krishna becomes most beautiful to Radharani. Now another point is verse 92 is becoming absorbed in Leela Ras. That will depend, according to Jiva Goswami, on Shuddhantakaran, which no one will argue that. The mind and heart have to be extremely pure to become absorbed in meditating on Krishna Leela. So our means to accomplish that is chanting Hare Krishna mantra, Chaito Dharvana mantra. But anyway, he discusses about, he encourages us to somehow or other, because there's 5 stages of Smaran, or remembrance, and the first stage is simple Smaran, and then Dharana, and then Dhyan, and then Dhruvana Smriti, then Samadhi. So start some kind of remembrance, partial, temporary, momentary. So the greatest object of remembrance is the pastimes of Radha and Krishna. The sadhaka should immerse oneself in this Leela Ras. Narottam Das Thakur says in Prem Bhakti Chandrika, Yuga Vilas Sriti Sar. Sriti means smaran, Sriti means smaran, remembrance. Krishna says in the 15th chapter of Gita, verse 15, Sarvata Panipat. No. Sarvasya Jamavadi Sanvista, Atasmatari Gyana Bhavanam Cha, Vedasya Sarvamavedam, Vedanta Krit Vedavedacha. He says, for me, because remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. So Krishna is really favoring us because he's giving us a lot of forgetfulness. How many times have everyone read Govinda Lilamrita? Once, twice, 3, 5, 20? How much have we remembered? Something. It's a special mercy of Kali Yuga. The same old books, every time I read them, we say, I read this before. And we call our friends, I read this thing and go into the music. You've been calling us for 20 years, telling me you read this thing, go into the music. The floor is sinking. This is also familiar with that. Anyway, if I disappear under the red, pick me back up. This is really, I see a lot of down 2 inches. Anyway, come on, it's a comedy show. So what is the greatest form of remembrance? The greatest form of remembrance is Radha Krishna. Okay. Thank you. And we should immerse ourselves in this. Narottam says, Sriti Sar, the essence of remembrance is Yugala Vilas. Vilas means romantic pastimes of Radha and Krishna together. During intimate pastimes, Yugal means Radha and Krishna will feel shy if Sakhis are present. Therefore, even the Sakhis will sometimes order the Manjaris to perform more confidential sevas. Narottam Das Thakur reveals this point in Prarthana. Lalita Kobe More Vijana Deobe Vijavo Marta Mande Shramajala Sakala Matava Duhun Keleva Herabo Paramanande. When will Lalita Sakhi order me to go into Kunj and softly fan Radha and Krishna when their bodies are studded with sweat drops of fatigue? I will see them in the topmost bliss. So Lalita's outside the Kunj and she doesn't feel she has the adhikar to go in and disturb Radha and Krishna's leelas, so she sends in a manjari. This prarthana means the manjari form of Narottam Das Thakur Mahashaya, which is Champak Manjari. Who is Champak Manjari? What did she say? What are you saying? Narottam Das Thakur is Champak Manjari. That's right, you read. I understand. So that means we should become absorbed in Leela Ras. And how do we become absorbed in Leela Ras? Always hearing about Radha Krishna's pastimes, always chanting Hare Krishna mantra, and always reading Astakaliya books. That's the only way. So we'll read the verse again and go on to the next verse. We saw 16, 18 minutes. Oh Devi Radharani, when will you, being shy before your Sakhis, order me through a hint to restring your dear necklace? Oh, her dear necklace. It's called diatom. necklace is called dayatam. The word dayata is usually the word refers to people, the person. Dayata means my beloved, means very compassionate, loving person is a dayata. There's a prayer by Madhavendra Puripad when he's leaving his body and he's in the Radharani's bhav of Krishna Mathura. You know that verse? Mathura Nath Kadavaloki say. How does it start? Ai Dina Tayardhanate Mathura Nath Kadavaloki say. Vidya Katram Vidya Lokam Katram Brahmiti Dayati Brahmiti Kim Karomyam. Kim Karomyam. What can I do? Kim Karomi. Kim Karomi means kinkri. What can I do, Radharani's friend? You've gone to me, you're not Radhanath anymore, now you're Mathuranath. And Katram, my heart is breaking, you're breaking my heart. Aloka Vidya Katram. Without seeing, my heart is breaking. Katram means breaking. You're breaking my heart. What can I do? You're my beloved Dayatam. So this word, so Radharani calling one verse, Radharani is calling Krishna, you're my Dayatam. He's calling pearl necklace Dayatam. Why is she calling pearl necklace Dayatam? Because it was given to her by Krishna. It was Krishna's pearl necklace. It's described in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Krishna's pearl necklace hanging on his beautiful pearl necklace, hanging on his broad blue sky, monsoon blue cloud-colored chest. Looks like a row of swans, flying across a rain cloud in the monsoon season. Really nice imagery, Rupa Goswami. You see a dark blue rain cloud in the sky. It's not raining, it's full of water, clouds full of water, that's why it's blue, dark blue. You see a bunch of swans going. Oh, one after the other, it looks like pearls on its chest. Beautiful imagery. I read that in 1975 or 4, I can't forget it. I saw it, like, wow, that's beautiful. So that pearl necklace, had a particular lila. So that's why it's called Dayatam Haram. Haram means necklace. Haram, Dayatam. It's my dear necklace. It's not just any necklace. If we're given something by Krishna or by someone we love, they give us some piece of cloth or anything given to us by someone that we love and loves us, it means very much to us. Sometimes we frame it like the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was missing Gopal Bhatta, because Gopal Bhatta met Lord Chaitanya when he was a young boy in Srirangam. Lord Chaitanya stayed with Gopal for 4 months, the rainy season. And he wanted to run away with Lord Chaitanya. Who wouldn't? Because Lord Chaitanya is so beautiful, so he's God. So, but Venkata Bhatta, his father, was a great devotee of Raghunatha and Lakshmi Devi, Lakshmi Narayan. And so Mahaprabhu says, stay here with your parents, and when they get old and give you permission, then you move to Vrindavan and take shelter of Jiva Goswami, Rupa Goswami. So Gopal Bhatta Goswami came. So he was just a young boy, he was missing Lord Chaitanya. So Lord Chaitanya from Puri, he sent with some people coming to Vrindavan, he sent his paduka. He sent his paduka, his wooden shoes, Lord Chaitanya's wooden shoes. He sent to Vrindavan and a piece of his sannyas cloth. And they show that on display at Radharani Temple every year on some day, Tirobhav, Gopal Bhatta Goswami, or appearance day of Radharani, or even on one special day, they have it in a frame. In other words, they keep it in a frame and show it to you. So similarly, some people, they get some cloth or something from the Gurudev, and they put in a little thing around their neck, or make a frame, put it on an altar. It's called Tadinam Samarchanam. Things that are things directly connected to the Lord or to the Lord's devotees are Samarchan. They're equally worshipable as Krishna. Shiva told this to Parvati in the 4th canto of Bhagavatam. The other verse, Aradhanam Sarveshu, Vishnu Aradhanam Param, Tasmat Pratram Devi, Tadinam Samarchanam. So Vishnu is worshipful, but more worshipful than Vishnu are things connected to Vishnu, like devotees of Vishnu. And it also means Tadiya means things. That's, for example, somebody in Puri, they got a, I think it was King Prataparudra. King Prataparudra wanted to have darshan of Lord Chaitanya. And Lord Chaitanya wasn't giving him darshan because he's a king and he's attached to money and opulence. And sannyasis should not meet with kings because they get contaminated by their bad association. So Lord Chaitanya was very strict, so he denied his audience in darshan a meeting to King Prataparudra in Puri. But he favored him by sending his yellow chadar. And when King Prataparudra got the yellow chadar, he worshipped it. So this is a dayatam haram, a dayatam, a beloved, a very dear and near beloved necklace of Radharani that broke during her loving pastimes. So this very sacred and special necklace, Radharani is asking Tulsi Devi to restring it. That's verse 92. And she's shyly asking Tulsi to learn Mala, Rag, and Dhanashri. Right? Text 93. Vilapa Kusumanjali. This verse is about this title on the back of the book. It tells all the titles of the verses. That's where I got it from. It says Tambo Chumbana. Chumbana means kissing a tumble. It's Tambo Chumbana Lila. It's how Radharani gives Tulsi Manjari Betel nut. How Radharani gives Tulsi Manjari a betel nut kiss. That's what it says right there. That's a pretty interesting kiss. Free betel nut with every kiss. So let's hear the Sanskrit. Samukhan Manmukhe Devi Gadatambo Charvitam Snehat Saradisho Viksha Samayetram Pradasyasi. O Devi, Radharani, when will you affectionately give me the remnants of your true betel from your mouth into mine, looking around? Again, shy, it doesn't say shy, but this is obviously shyly done. Looking around to see if anybody's looking. In other words, Radharani's going to kiss her manjari. And so, if some other Sakhi see it, they might get jealous. Or other manjaris might get jealous. Hey, why did Radharani kiss you? Why did she kiss me? You know? The next day, Rupa Manjari sees Radharani. I saw you yesterday kiss Tulsi Manjari. I want some tumble too. He starts crying. This guy, doesn't get something right. So I don't think that would happen, but possible. So this is a very interesting verse. Swarmukhan Manmukhan. From Swa means your mouth to my mouth. Man means your mouth, my mouth. Basically, Swamukha means your mouth, man mukhe, man means mud, means my. Your mouth, my mouth. Hey, Govinda. Anandakanda Bhagavan Sri Krishna ki jai. Now how, and that's why she does it secretly, because how much upset Krishna will get. I chewed the tumble, I kissed you, I gave it to you, you should kiss me and give it back to me. If you kiss her, give it her, what is this? Right, this is Prabhupada. Now I'm in Saki Prabhupada. On the Guru Saki, it's my Shishya. Okay? So why will you affectionately give me the remnants of your true veil nut from your mouth into my mouth by looking around to see if anybody's seeing it? Amazing pastime, indeed. Leela. Shravani is thinking to herself. What's she thinking? Wow! You see your Krishna say, wow. What's she thinking? No, she's going to reward a manjari for her service. So I mean, she's thinking before she rewards her, how nicely Tulsi is serving. That's what it says. You have to think when you read. But if you usually think before you act, thinking, feeling, and willing. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Tulsi is doing such nice service, I must reward her. So even reward and punishment is going up there. Sometimes manjaris get punished by Lita Saki. They try to break Radharani's mind on behalf of Krishna, sometimes Lita doesn't buy it. Tulsi, I must reward her. But what if Lita, my other Sakis, see it? I would die of shame. So Radharani looks in all four directions before she pushes her true veil nuts from her mouth into Tulsi's mouth in an unseen way. While Tulsi hangs the necklace back on Radharani's neck. This is like the ultimate limits of intimacy of manjaris and Swami Radharani. This is one of the classic verses of all the Goswami writings on Manjari Bhava. That in the verse from Vrindavan Mamrita, Paryanka Stavitam Vastra Vicharitam. The Radharani, the Manjari standing by the side of the flower bed. She's been called into the kunja, sent into the kunja by Vishaka Saki. The Manjaris enter the kunja to fan directly Radha Krishna because the ceiling fan isn't direct enough. It's too high in the ceiling. So the Manjari standing right by the side of the flower bed, furiously fanning till her arm is falling off. And then Radharani reaches her hand up and pulls Paryanka Stavitam, sits the Manjari on the bed, then pulls her under the Vastra Vicharitam, covers her with a chadar, covers her, pulls her in. Krishna, Radharani pulls the manjari into the flower bed along with Krishna and keeps the manjari in the bed with Krishna and the manjari under the covers. This is Vilapa Kusumanjali, 16th or 17th Vilas. Amazing verse. So this is even more amazing. So just try to envision this in meditation. Because Tulsi is just she's doing what she's made to do. Manjaris are made of service and made to do service. That's all they know, that's all they live for, that's all they read. Seva, seva, seva. Inhale, seva, 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 exhale, seva, seva. Not sham out and sham in. It's shama, sham, pranayama. We teach yoga to our students. You know, shama, sham. Exhale, sham. Inhale, sham out. It says Soham. As the yogis chant Soham. Soham, Soham. We say Shama, 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 Shama. Rechak and Purvak, or whatever, I forget the terms. Inhalation, exhalation. So, this seva is Tamil Chumban seva. How, English is trying to say Tamil Chumban seva. How Radharani gives Tulsi Manjari a Betel nut kiss. I love this verse, it's too good. So just try to envision this. Because what I was saying is the Manjaris are made of service, so Tulsi just thinks she gave me a signal with her eyes to restring her necklace. So I restring her necklace because I'm always stringing necklaces all the time. So I'm very expert at this. And I'm reaching out, Radharani's sitting on the edge of the flower bed. I'm reaching over, I'm like, close to her face. I'm putting necklace behind, fastening necklace behind her neck. And she pulls my neck and turns and kisses me. I'm trying to connect these two halves of the necklace together, and she's trying to connect her lips to my lips. So we finally connect the necklace and snap tight. We finally our lips connect and snap tight. And I connect the pearls, and she connects my heart to her heart to my heart, and I go in ecstasy, obviously. So that's all for today. We'll continue more of this tomorrow. Jai Jai Sri Radhe.